Our planet is full of wonders, and also full of weirdness. From strange sounds emanating from the ocean depths to bizarre geological formations and unexplained historical events, Earth has a way of throwing curveballs at us, challenging our understanding of how things work. But what if I told you that some of the weirdest mysteries on Earth actually have fascinating scientific explanations? Let's dive into 5 such cases, where science has shed light on the seemingly inexplicable. We're not talking about ghosts or alien abductions today. This video is about real mysteries, things that have genuinely puzzled scientists, historians, and explorers for years, sometimes centuries. But the exciting part is, science has stepped up. We're going to explore 5 of Earth's weirdest phenomena and reveal the fascinating, and often surprising, explanations behind them. Get ready to have your mind blown, because the truth is often stranger than fiction. Mystery number 5, the Bloop. Let's start with a sound mystery. In 1997, the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, detected an incredibly loud, ultra-low frequency underwater sound, picked up by hydrophones thousands of miles apart. This sound, nicknamed the Bloop, was unlike anything they'd ever heard before. It was far louder than any known animal sound, and its characteristics didn't match any known geological processes, like earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. Speculation ran wild. Could it be a giant undiscovered sea creature? A secret underwater military experiment? The Bloop became an instant internet sensation, fueling all sorts of theories. But after years of analysis, NOAA scientists came up with a more likely explanation: icequakes. These are seismic events caused by the cracking and fracturing of large ice sheets or glaciers. The sound profile of the Bloop closely matched the sounds produced by icequakes recorded in Antarctica. While the icequake explanation is widely accepted, some still hold out for a more exotic explanation, pointing to the sheer intensity of the sound and the fact that its exact source location was never precisely pinpointed. The Bloop serves as a reminder that even in the age of advanced technology, our oceans still hold many secrets, and that natural phenomena can sometimes mimic the sounds of something far more mysterious. Mystery number 4, the Taos Hum. Next, we travel to Taos, New Mexico, home to another auditory enigma, the Taos Hum. This is a low-frequency humming or droning sound, audible only to some people, that has been reported in Taos and several other locations around the world since the 1990s. The hum is often described as sounding like a distant diesel engine, a low rumble, or a persistent hum. Those who can hear the hum, often called hearers, report that it can be incredibly annoying and disruptive, causing headaches, nausea, dizziness, sleep disturbances, and general stress. The source of the Taos Hum has been the subject of much speculation and investigation. Theories range from natural phenomena, e.g., seismic activity, atmospheric pressure waves, ocean waves, to man-made sources, e.g., industrial equipment, power lines, wireless communication devices, to even psychological or physiological explanations, e.g., tinnitus, heightened sensitivity to low-frequency sounds. While no single, definitive source has been identified for the Taos Hum, research suggests that it may be a real, physical phenomenon, rather than a purely subjective experience. Some studies have detected low-frequency vibrations or electromagnetic signals in areas where the hum is reported, but the connection is not always clear. It's also possible that there are multiple sources of the hum, and that different people are sensitive to different frequencies or types of sound. The Taos Hum remains a frustrating and intriguing mystery, highlighting the limits of our understanding of sound, perception, and the potential for low-frequency environmental noise to affect human health and well-being. Mystery number 3, the Sailing Stones of Death Valley. Our next mystery takes us to a dry lakebed in Death Valley National Park, California, called Racetrack Playa. Here, you can find the sailing stones, rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, that mysteriously move across the flat, dry surface, leaving long trails behind them. For decades, no one knew how these stones were moving. There were no signs of human or animal intervention, and the trails often showed smooth curves and even sharp turns. Theories abounded, ranging from strong winds pushing the rocks, to to ice sheets forming around the rocks and helping them to slide, to even more outlandish explanations involving magnetic fields or unknown forces. The mystery was finally solved in 2014, when researchers used time-lapse photography and GPS tracking to observe the stones in motion. The explanation turned out to be a rare combination of factors. First, the playa needs to flood with a shallow layer of water. Then, during cold nights, a thin layer of ice forms on the water's surface. As the sun rises and the ice begins to melt, it breaks into large, floating panels. These ice panels, driven by light winds, then push the rocks across the slippery mud surface, creating the trails. It's a beautiful example of how seemingly simple natural processes can create extraordinary and mysterious results. The key was the combination of water, ice, wind, and the specific conditions of the playa. Mystery 2. The Marfa Lights. The Marfa Lights are a mysterious phenomenon observed near the town of Marfa, Texas. These lights, often described as orbs or flickering flames, appear in the night sky, typically near Mitchell Flat east of Marfa. They vary in color, intensity, and behavior, sometimes hovering, sometimes moving rapidly, and sometimes splitting or merging. The first documented reports of the Marfa Lights date back to the 19th century, and they have been a source of fascination and speculation ever since. Explanations have ranged from natural phenomena, e.g., atmospheric reflections, mirages, bioluminescence, piezoelectric effects from quartz crystals, to paranormal phenomena, e.g., ghosts, UFOs, will-o'-the-wisps. One of the most common explanations is that the lights are reflections of car headlights or campfires, distorted by atmospheric conditions. However, this explanation doesn't fully account for all the reported characteristics of the lights, such as their rapid movements, changes in color, and appearance even before the widespread use of cars. Other proposed explanations include marsh gas, ignited by static electricity, and geological activity. While a definitive explanation remains elusive, the Marfa Lights continue to attract tourists and researchers, and they remain a captivating example of an enduring natural mystery. Mystery 1. The Rain of Fish. From the dry lands to the wet sky. In Yoro, Honduras, an extraordinary event, known as Lluvia de Peces, rain of fish, takes place 1 or twice every year. After a very heavy storm, hundreds of fish are found on the ground. There are different theories, and even though none have been officially confirmed, the most accepted one is that strong winds and waterspouts pick up the fish from bodies of water and transport them over land. When the waterspout loses its energy, the fish fall from the sky. Since it's not a mystery with a lot of complex theories around it, the local people adapted to it, and when these events take place, they collect the fish and use it as food. So, there you have it, 5 of Earth's weirdest mysteries, and the fascinating science that explains, or at least attempts to explain them. From unexplained sounds to moving rocks and fish falling from the sky, our planet is full of surprises. These examples demonstrate that even the most bizarre phenomena often have roots in natural processes, even if those processes are complex, rare, or not fully understood. They also highlight the power of scientific investigation, the importance of critical thinking, and the enduring human desire to make sense of the world around us. What do you think? Which of these explanations did you find the most convincing? Are there any lingering questions that still bother you? And what other weird Earth mysteries do you think we should explore? Share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. And if you enjoyed this journey into the realm of explained, and sometimes still unexplained, natural phenomena, please subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more weirdness to uncover. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, the world is full of wonders, and science is the key to unlocking their secrets, most of the time.